Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are having a very, very good evening. Welcome back to our stream tonight. We are currently playing through some Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't played in like forever, using our Gunbreaker character here. So this is the test to see if I can remember how to tank. Hope everybody is doing well. That's right. This is just after we had to go through a heart-wrenching scene where all of our friends got killed horribly. No. Hope y'all are all doing well, taking care of yourselves. It's getting nasty out there. Even with the vaccine coming out, COVID's no joke. Oh look, it's an angel. Speaking of which, there's mine. Or I was gonna say, there's my Chocobo. You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the Lich Yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself, which was the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damn Imperials. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folk, but sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner you put us behind this, the better. Ain't I seen you around here before, or do we have one of them faces? Never mind. Any road, there's a carnage. There's a carriage come to haul the bodies to Lich Yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks starting to turn. Thanks, obviously, I love hearing that about, my friends and compatriots. I do like how the symbol for a corpse is like just the lily flower, and so I sit here and I'm like, huh, I guess like there's just a certain point where not even they are going to I say they, not even the devs are going to push that push the envelope there. Disconcerted coachman. What happened to the big fella? Forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Hey, fuck you, asshole! Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest of them. I'll fuck you again! It looks like everybody in the novice channel is talking about the next expansion. I should probably be a good tank and queue up for dungeons. If I can remember the commands. I know what it is on Secret World. There it is, duty. Duty finder, you. It's just you. Okay. Looks like they need a healer right now. I'll join up anyway, because everybody needs a tank. Or I die of old. Hey, fuck you, asshole. Should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them their work here is done. How far away is that? It's 3 instances. That's too far. We'll just port to Camp Drybone. Oh, come on, finish loading in. Alright, you guys remind me to throw up Royal Guard when we get in there. Because I'm going to forget otherwise. There we go. Let's see. Which dungeon? Which dungeon? Which dungeon? Man, it's taking a while to level. Load. Alright. Alright, so I got my Royal Guard up. Come on. There we go. As long as we can get them all together, we're good. Yay, thank you, healer. And I've also got a brand new keyboard, so a lot of my keyboard commands are kind of off right now. Where is... I'm trying to figure out what button was my range pull. Do we even need this one? I don't remember. There it is. Yeah, it's lightning shot. Okay. I keep forgetting. trying to draw everyone in here. That's why I want to draw everyone in here. Got it. All right. Ow. Okay, let's move on. There we go. Make sure that we have all of that aggro. What was I saying about that aggro? As long as I'm taking damage, we're okay. Alright, okay. Nobody died. Read. Yes. That has kind of become my mantra when I'm doing these dungeons. Is, okay, well, nobody died, so... Bone Nix. Alright, that one's good. Nah. I was like, are we gonna go ahead and pull that other group? We can just clear this one out quick. Actually, now's a good time. Oh shit, don't blow up on me. Here comes that Bone Nix. Camouflage. And let's give myself some regen here. Anybody die? No, nobody died from that. Why did that guy not aggro to me? Okay. I say I'm playing this game to relax a bit, and I end up playing a tank, which obviously makes me just oh so very stressed out. Man, this Bard is really good. He's hitting that Peloton exactly when we need it. I was thinking I was out of range of that. I really hate this fight because this is one of those, like, there's nothing I can really do to stop everyone from dying other than burning down the boss as quick as I can. Ow. Burn him down, burn him down. There we go. Freed. Yes. Alright. This one is always fun. And fun is a very relative term. Oh, that's why. Just outside the range. There we go. Dragon Cat. How are you doing? Bleh, I know that feeling. And healer's on the hair trigger with that. Got it. All right. This fight is a bear. So much AoE. At least it's all focused on me. Alright, we got it. Gotcha. All right. All right, last boss, last boss. I should totally fight some werewolves, you think? Why am I not... I don't even know if there are werewolves in this game. How are you doing, bro? You're stealing the moons, right? Oh, got it. It's at 75%. So I really hate that bosses in this game, when you're tanking, will like randomly like focus on another. There we go. Yeah, I know that feel. Yesterday was that for me. I was like, after we got done last night, I was so exhausted. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna go like play some games for a bit and relax, and I just literally stared at the screen for like an hour before just saying fuck it and going to bed. Was this yesterday? How's it going, Nix? Yeah, you were turning into a pumpkin last night, bro, so... I actually re-downloaded New Vegas this weekend because I keep thinking I'm bored earlier this week because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and play this. And then I got like partially through the opening, and I was just like, meh. Because that healer knew what he was doing. I would love to play Fallout New Vegas. Just I want it like upgraded to the same level of Fallout 4. Like that's my one big deal. Yeah, that's fair. There's like, I have so many issues with that game because every time I try to mod something, like, there's always like 500 billion different compatibility patches I need. Like, Fallout 3 is not that bad, and Fallout 4 is not that bad. It's just something involving Fallout New Vegas acts like. No, I'm pretty much waiting almost purely on. I'm waiting almost purely on the modders to do it at this point because the New Vegas mod is still in production. Yeah, because fuck the fans. I understand Bethesda not wanting to do it because at the end of the day, remasters and remakes are time consuming and they've got other shit they need to be doing. But if a modder is willing to do it, then just let him do it. You can't take the sky from me. Ro, thank you very much for that subscription. Welcome to the fireside. Pull up a log and help us tell stories. You now have access to all of my flamey emotes. Sister Ilunid wishes to discuss one of the scions who perished in the weakness. I like it. It was made by Dahlia, so yeah, I feel the same way, Nix. I am not happy with the new Mass Effect remaster looks like. I really like. There are parts of it that looks cool, and then there are other parts of it I'm just like, why? Although we can perform rites for most of the scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that to be given to the care of her friends and family so that they may mourn her in accordance to Sylphic traditions. The Sylphs are really fucking cute. Like, not gonna lie, they're one of my favorite races in this game. Alright, guess who's in need of a tank? We're gonna go play more dungeons. And I've got enough fucking gil, so we're just gonna warp everywhere. But thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ro, for that. Could I get some emotes in the chat saying thank you to Ro? Am my emotes on here? Like, I'm using a bot, so emotes are weird on my bot. Just not loading. Yeah, that's my big thing, Nix. I'm just like, let me do, like, I get it, you want me to, like, I think it's honestly because they're just, I think it is because they honestly just, like, don't want people to have remasters. They want people to go back and play them over again. And so, I'm just kind of like, alright, I guess. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? Nothing to do with Ballista romantically. They've taken out the, they can't take that out. That's part of the canon. Like, it's part of canon Star Wars. Yeah, I get that they're trying to, quote, fix it. And it's kind of like, there's a difference in, like, the remaster community in the sense of, oh, this fucking dungeon. I hate this dungeon. Well, it's like, yeah, the rumor with that. I get that. No, see, here's the thing. When I say things need to be fixed, I mean, like, it's kind of like when you remaster something and you want to fix, like, bugs that were originally in the game that made it not work. Oh, I'm fucking dying. But when you're actively rewriting the game, that's where I have issues. Don't betray your original artistic vision just because of new ideas. Okay, I've got everything. Still alive, as long as the healer stays up on heals with me, which may or may not happen. Shit, did they just pull some more stuff? No, they didn't. Okay. Oh, they did. Okay. Fuck me. Sideways. Damn it! No, they don't. And it's because werewolf sorcerers are hard to find. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Yeah, I get that. Or I get that the whole, like, they think that they're trying to make it better, and really they're not. Alright, let's do this. Like, no, the game was originally supposed to have an M rating for a fucking reason. Well, here's the thing, bro, though. If you want to see me fight some werewolf sorcerers, then somebody needs to give me, like, $60 so that I can purchase the new werewolf game. And then I will stream that, and you can see me fight werewolves. I'm not paying any fucking attention. That was totally on me. Well, it's... The thing that gets me about it is, I don't even think if they're afraid of women being sexy, I think they're just afraid of alienating someone. Because here's something I will admit about the original Mass Effect trilogy. It was hard to play that game and be ace. It was really hard to play that game and be ace. Because the game kept pushing you towards being in a romance. Sorry if I'm yelling. But I'm trying to hear myself over the game. So I've got it turned up really loud. But yeah, the game pushes you very much to be romantically involved with one of the characters. Like, when I went back to the original Mass Effect and played it over again, when I went back to the original Mass Effect and played it over again, because I was deliberately trying to not romance anyone in that, so I could romance Tali in Mass Effect 2. And it was literally a situation of, oh shit, like, this game just pushes you so hard towards a romance of some kind. There is literally nothing you can do to kind of like, or it's very, very hard to avoid that. And so if you're trying to, I could see how that would be an issue. Because romance, and it used to be a thing in BioWare games, in a lot of RPGs, where romance was an optional side thing. But in in the Mass Effect trilogy and in the Dragon Age trilogy, romance is almost a major plot, very much a part of a major plot, which I like, but not everybody may like that. And so I think what they're trying to do is do more of that. One of the other issues I can see is asexuality in games, especially in RPGs where romances are very important, would be very, very hard. Because I believe in certain games like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, and to a lesser extent in some Bethesda games, missing out on the romance plot lines feels like you're missing out on a major part of the game. What did we learn? Don't pull if you're not a tank. But I also remember that there was a point in time with gaming, around about the time that we started getting games like Prototype, Infamous, like that whole series. I think that was in the mid-aughts, where adding a romance to a game would have just, like, adding a romance to the game would have just made it worse and cluttered up the story. There are some games that have shoehorned romance in, and that make absolutely no sense. And, you know, I sit here and say it's hard to play Ace. It's really not that hard to play Ace. It's hard to play, a romantic Arrow. Because that is a very legitimate distinction. I mean, even I have a hard time even thinking about how that would work. Like, think about how much the Citadel DLC would suck in Mass Effect 3 would have sucked without, like, a romance plot. I get it. No, I'm not complaining about... All I'm doing is, like... We got on a subject, and now I'm, like, going off on it. And kind of following it to its conclusion. Got it. Alright. I think that's like the easiest boss in. Sorry. Is our bard coming? Or no, he's not a bard. He's oh shit! I got him. Oh, wow, I died quick. Oh, accept. That's cool, and here's the thing, is I agree with you that it's dumb that they're doing stuff like that. But, I mean... and I get that, like, if that's how that's just kind of how the game was made. So that's kind of how we need to, that's kind of how, like, as players, it's how it's gonna go. Now, here's the thing, and here's one of the interesting things about the Mass Effect universe and the Mass Effect trilogy. It's got some very interesting, what am I trying to say? It's got a very interesting modding community. And it's one of those things where, like, I've been holding off on doing this, but I really do want to go through and, like, the same way that we're slowly doing with Dragon Age, to play through Mass Effect with you guys on stream and just show off all of these mods I've picked up, because the Mass Effect modding community is really awesome and has done some amazing work creating some absolute bangers of mods, up to and including making Mass Effect 3 that much better. Now, I haven't completed the Mass Effect 3, like, a lot of Mass Effect 3 bulk mods yet, but it is very, very, from what I have played of it, it's very, very good. And I would be very excited to bring that to Twitch. However, I've been told by multiple people that I need to stop playing RPGs on stream, because they just don't bring in views. And as we all know, one of the things about Twitch is it's all about your view counts. Trying to keep him pointed away from the rest of the party because So these big guys, the gold mines, they will, that whole big like AoE cone that they have from their mouths actually causes wow, we're getting a lot of loaded. The whole big AoE cone from their mouth causes like every debuff in the game on your character. Not every debuff, but like a lot of them. And so the issue you run into is just like, if you get caught in that, you lose a lot of momentum on your character. When I say momentum, I mean like, you just lose a lot all at once. And it's very hard to come back from that. Shit. God damn it. There's 3 times in this dungeon so far. Man, I don't know if it's me sucking it up or this healer's kind of behind. I think it's more, I mean, I want to blame myself just because I don't like casting shade on people. But this dungeon really fucking sucks. It is absolutely terrible. Alright, that's 1 stack on. Hey, somebody leveled. Why did he... Ow. Okay, we're at 2 stacks. Nope, keep pointing this way. I want to make sure to keep him focused on me. Why does he keep running away from me? Hit him. There we go. That's that, the limit break. What's wrong with your current copy of Fable? greet all of this because it's out of my level range, but I can still use it theoretically to trade it in for guild seals or for prism if I wanted to do costuming. Well, if you're looking to get the original Fable, like Fable the Lost Chapters, the only way that you can replace it right now is with the new version that came out, that's on Steam right now, which is Fable Anniversary, so Fable Anniversary is kind of interesting. It's like supposed to be upgraded graphics. I think it looks muddy, and it's kind of like they took a game that was very cartoonish in some aspects and tried to make it gritty and like Assassin's Creed-ish looking, but without changing anything else, and so it doesn't really work. Now, that's me just like looking at the trailer. That's not like me having actually played it. So you may be able to find the original Fable with the Lost Chapters on like good old games, but I know for a fact that you can't find it on Steam. This one's surprised to see the walking one in Little Solace. How can these ones assist the walking one? They call everyone else walking ones because they exclusively fly everywhere they go. And I really like the sylphs. I think they're cute. Neuraxia, but this one does not understand. Is it still on Steam? Okay, because I know I have it through Steam, but when I tried to buy it on Steam, it wouldn't work. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace, but why? These ones not requested further aid. Both are on there? Okay. It might have been that they took it off so that people would buy Anniversary and now have recently put it back on. Or more recently. Relatively recently put it back on, I should say. Neuraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything at once. So, not only Neuraxia, but many walking ones have been lost as well. Oh, Neuraxia. Went to Thaulenland at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walker. These ones wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones that these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance! Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Neuraxia's teeth be for naught. Death. Teeth. Why did I say teeth? Death be for naught. These ones will fight. See, when I first saw this, I thought, like, they first did this quest on another character, I thought that they were immediately gonna be. Bury me not on the lone prairie. Back to Camp Drybone. Or, as Rosie likes to say, Camp Boner. Because we are 12. Oh. Alright. Back to... Back up to the churchyard, what they call the Lich Yard. Thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you will wish to do more for your friends. If so, please remind you that I would remind you that you've already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, because these are not up to the same level as me. Carnivorous seedling. Interesting. Oh, I got a Darkhold. Yay! Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this. Yeah, because it contains paladin gear. Sort. Actually... switch over to paladin gear. So, yay, I can now open it and use it, get it out of my inventory, but it's nowhere near, like, the same level as me. Marquis believes he's being watched. I'm not imagining it, Zachary. I know I'm being watched. It's different, sinister, as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when I last ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. So we follow... What is this? Are you gonna let me get down there? There we go. It's like, I know I can jump down from up here. Over in literally 0 seconds. So I got my cough medicine today. I was able to get it from, I was able to actually get it from Walgreens. Walgreens, by the way, is a really crap, at least the Walgreens over by us, really, really crappy. So the pharmacy techs were in there working their butts off, and the pharmacists were in there working as well, but guess what the pharmacists were doing? And, I'll give you a hint. The pharmacy techs were wearing what they needed to be wearing. Guess what the pharmacists were not wearing? That really kind of ticked me off. Also the fact that, like, they were kind of ignoring the pharmacy techs when the techs were specifically asking for, what you say? Yep. That you only meant well, 'cause you did. Also, when the pharmacy techs were also, like, asking for consultations, and the pharmacists were kind of ignoring them because they had apparently a whole bunch of like prescriptions to fill. I knew it. He was watching me, but why was he watching me? What would he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Illud must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come from you. Heavens forfend that such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Well, he was certainly imperial. This is a Garlean seal. It means the man who was watching Marcus was Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Just burning through the story. Oh, look, it's Alphanod.
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
Oh god, Alphanod. This is gonna be like a 5-hour cutscene now.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn. And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Carteneau.
Alright.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
There will be no peace here.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
It's all about past memories, and those memories resurfacing. Apparently it hurts when past memories resurface. See, that voice does not sound like it would go with that face.
Cid, was it? Here, these belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life. But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Aww. See, you know he was special because he was wearing goggles. Even though he wasn't actually, like, wearing them on his face.
Who are you? Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Alphino. I like to call him Alphanod. Leave me
As a
alone.
scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess.
The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Time to go kill us, Garuda. Which fucks with me because
Her appetite for destruction
Ace Combat
far
6,
exceeds
your
that of
character is
other
known as
primals.
Garuda 1.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
We'll see about that.
Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled.
Well, I mean, I've already beaten Ifrit and
If we
Titan.
are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Hey, Demon Bard.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Cid.
You're making an awful lot of
I-
presumptions, Alphino.
I have an airship?
Yes, Cid, you do.
You
Your
do.
very own airship. It was last seen in the
Okay,
skies over
so for those
Gridania,
of you who are here
not long before the calamity.
who are here
So let us
watching,
begin our search there.
can you get those who don't know? Can you guess what the name of Cid's airship is? I will give you a hint.
An airship?
It is a very famous ship
My
name.
airship? Oh,
Hey, he is
wait.
kind of cute, isn't he? But he's so pretentious, and that's such a huge turnoff. I mean, it really is. And that's an awesome outfit, though.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions
Okay.
are still a force to be reckoned with.
Nice. What are you drinking tonight?
They need my airship.
Oh, of course not.
They need me.
Aw, you make me feel special. I feel a gentle warming sensation. Oh. You're making me blush. You're making me blush, Demon Bard. The ache you carry cannot have escaped Father Luke's sharp eyes. Yet he makes no note of it. Death begets death, especially those in places where privation is sovereign. Yeah, this is true. This is what bards do best. A corse left unburied is as a rich field to vile kin, where may sow pestilence and water it with her miasma. Yep, bards are like that. Nowhere is the rule of privation so apparent as in Lost Hope. A man may die upon the roadside, there and go unclaimed, for no ties bind these unhappy folk together except a common misfortune. But as long as they live, some hope remains, and so we must thwart pestilence ere it begins. Will you deliver this repellent to the den of sorrow? Yes. I mean, bards are kind of like, I used to play bards. This is gonna go like way off kilter. I used to play bards constantly in high school when I was doing D&D in high school. I have gotten to a point now, like now, where I just enjoy playing paladin-esque characters. What curious twists of fate in Master Cid Garland would be found within our church. It defines imagination. Defies. Beg your pardon, Zach. Do you wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it. So, that would be sorcerers, bards, this is true. Why be a horny bard when you could be a horny sorcerer? Especially if you're a tiefling, in which case you actually have horns. But yeah, that's bards, sorcerers, warlocks. Do warlocks cast from charisma? Well, that's just it. All paladins are horny, even if they don't know it. The airship would have passed through the northern shroud, likely over Falgar Float, the closest settlement to Gorthus. Mayhap the Serpent Station there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that you would still have need of you and the Scions. Play, look after yourself, and Cid, Zach. I still have marks on my arm where I was stabbed in the hospital. This was not a quest I intended on picking up, but I guess I'll go ahead and do it. Okay. And what happened in that time? Because it doesn't have autofocus because you're not a mongrel. So does that mean you have a low opinion of those of us who use autofocus? Oh dear. Oh dear. What business do you have here, stranger? Oh, you come from the Church of Saint Adama, Latamata? Yeah, I know enough about, even though my webcam has an autofocus, I know enough about cameras to know that a lot of cameras you have to focus manually. The Vilekin repellent. The good father told me the last moon of this plan. He is a man that keeps his word, and it was kind of him to have you deliver it. They tell you where and how these are to be used. I fear I have little knowledge of alchemy. There's one there. Oh god, that's amazing. I would love to... Okay, so one of the things I would love to do for this channel, if I ever got a chance to... Well, yeah, because like you said, you're not a mongrel. One of the things I would love to have is a DSLR, like nice DSLR camera that I can set up specifically to show off like my minis when I'm painting minis on stream. Well, DSLR is just like the first like high quality camera that comes. Pocket Cinema, okay. Pocket Cinema. All right, what's the cost on this? Jesus. Okay. That's gonna be like a that is a long-term goal. Oh, I have to go back to the church for this. Damn, I like really chose the wrong quest here. Well, yeah, I mean that makes sense. I'm not sitting here and say, "Damn you, bourgeoisie, for having an expensive camera." I would love to get something like that. I just have issues with I just have money flow issues right now. Obviously, when you haven't been to work in 2 months. Sometimes you would bring your own equipment. So, okay. Funny story. If I get bougie about anything, it's my alcohol. I don't drink shitty alcohol. I don't smoke shitty tobacco. And I would like to say I don't drink crappy coffee, but like when push comes to shove, I'll drink Folgers. Dragon Cat knows. I only want to put the best shit in my body. If you know what I mean. Now, I will not begrudge people who are like, well, I drink shitty alcohol because, it's the only thing I can afford. I'm not going to be like on your ass for that. I'll be on your ass if you're just like going to sit here and tell me that my like nice fancy scotch is worse than your Evan Williams. Then you and I are going to throw hands. Meanwhile, back in the Shroud. And here's the thing, I drink Evan Williams. Like, this is a plastic bottle of Evan Williams that I have sitting next to me. I literally have it so I can mix it with my Coke every once in a while. So I'll drink it mixed with Coke and Dr. Pepper, but I will not drink that shit straight. Grey Goose, if it's been in the freezer for like a good 30 minutes, when it's like pours and it's almost like a syrup, I will sit and sip that just all day long. Cheater? How am I cheating? Well, yeah, like, but when I buy Grey Goose, I want to drink it. Like, that's the thing. I want to drink this. I don't want to wait a day. Yes, that is the name, by the way. The Enterprise. Hey, I was originally going to stream something else, alright? And I said I didn't want to play Final Fantasy XIV like a week ago because I was bored of a specific part of it. Buy it in the morning, drink it all night. That's me and Scotch. I will buy it in the morning and pretty much drink it all night. Well, here's the thing about me and wine, though. Oh, I'll do that with Islay. I'll definitely do that with Islay. I know you don't like Islay, and I know that Ro likes to make fun of the fact that I like it. But no, what am I trying to say? Like what you're saying with red wine. My big thing with red wine, I'll buy it to like, oh, I'll just drink this with dinner, and then like an hour later, I'm like, where did all the red wine go? Uh-oh. What kind of proposal? Promposal? Are you gonna take me to prom? I'm not cheating on you, Rosie. If I am, I'm cheating with myself. Well, all you gotta do is bump and grind and then slow dance during the slow dance song. In search of Voltfort? Well then well met, you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the Great Snows came to Korthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. We can do a Frisbee, it's just gonna take a bit. And, you know, I don't plan on... You need me to write... What do you need me to write? A fanfic of... Naked Frisbee. Of you and Rev? It was on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Naked Torgid Frisbee. We'll do it. We'll get to it. No limits, no prompts. Okay. I know you like playing them. Anything is acceptable. Alright, alright. You'll have to give me a few, like at least a day for the muse to come upon. Sexual microwave? God damn it, Rosie. I am sitting up straight. You weren't told about the sexual microwave? Then all of a sudden the most fantastic airship I've ever seen splits the sky overhead. I can only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Korthus. She wasn't told what that means. There's also going to be a story where we eat sushi off the naked body of a man who has the head of a fish. Alright. I wasn't told what that means, just that a microwave will be used sexually. I'd wager it's still somewhere in Korthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you'd need to deal with the Asgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect too much, though. The High Houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter among their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you, should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatory. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Yes, he is very low. I just realized that. So, okay, that's in how many days? It's the 5th now. I can probably get started on it tomorrow. How lewd do you want it, or do you want lewd? So let's see. Now, where the fuck am I going now? Orthus. I mean, that's nothing. Blowjobs are a dime a dozen. So you get the sense that people are going to be lewd? I have thoughts. You made Sonny. Oh, what did you do? What'd you do to Sonny? Shum. I will send you some thoughts on Discord, Demon. I'll send you some thoughts and see what you think. Yeesh. Okay, Lucy. Lucifer. I will definitely. I'll send you some thoughts on Discord. Oh, you're not a horrible, bad, evil gay man. You are not. I don't know. Do you live under Tony's porch? I always assumed you lived under my bed. The new lore. Okay. How did he react? Tell me how he react. Porch Goblin! Porch Goblin for the win. Oh, looks like there's a fate happening. You know what? Let's join it. Because we can. Oh shit, I'm already about to die. Wow. That was kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna dangerously assume that you rubbed it on his back and just flopped and went, ah. Did he start drooling? You know that's what happens when cats are really, really happy. Sir Ludovo, or Ludovois, is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. Alone have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells was that night I sent on patrol? You should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I might have a use for you after all. If you still insist to aid us, search the wilds in the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform. That house Durandare is mine. Aw, poor Sonny. Tracking Cat, thank you for those bits. 50 bits. Thank you very much. Little unicorn betties. I'm glad I'm fully clothed. I would hate to be running through here naked. Healed overnight. Oh no! I think I'm a little over-leveled. Aid the knight! Aid the knight! If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despite despicable dragon-living bastards, death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. I don't know why I'm walking. Why am I walking? I have a horse. It's a nice horse. I paid good money for this horse. Well, it was misbegotten money, but, I mean, still money. Must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see it may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition. That does not mean we're without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, I understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray, proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. I have to figure out how to get up here, I think. I think it's through here. Look at all the quest bubbles and me just ignoring them. I don't care about your stupid little problems. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It's true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers looking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with the chief astrologian, Mullifort, or, excuse me, I did that completely wrong, Forlamort, up above. Why is everyone here named Voldemort? Read another book! Oh, God. How long have we been going? We've been going about an hour and a half. Here we go. Forlamort. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it would change the course of the war, which has raged for generations. It is time. Alright, Lucy. Don't drink too much. Like, drink just enough. Not too much. Can you do that for me? I'm not telling you what to do. I am offering a suggestion. I'm offering a suggestion to drink only, like, what you need to get smashed and not enough to throw up. Well, how about not criticism and more just worry? 2 weeks? 2 weeks to what? I just added some whiskey to this, so I will drink to you, Lucy. Ah, okay. Now I get what you're saying. Were our records to fall in the wrong hands, it could change the course of the war, which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. We will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamort. I wish to speak to you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guilliarm? You honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Man, fuck you, all you stuck-up, elf bitches. You must be the one who rescued House Durandari's knight from these heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship seen in Korthus 5 years ago, yes? You have come to us in an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Korthus. One moment you feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden in the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durandar in the fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. But you get experience points for it. Alright. So, actually, what we're going to do here real quick is I'm going to take a quick break to both rest my throat and to refill my drink. I will be back shortly. I'll leave you guys with the dulcet tones of our intermission music. And I will be back in just a little bit.
around at my surroundings and the spoils of endless.
Alright, and we're back to cold elves in cold palaces. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out his this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be of great comfort to me. Alright, so go do this quest that we're using to pad out all the content. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and join up for another dungeon. I was supposed to say, did I refill that? Yes, I actually did refill it. I thought I just put ice in it. That was quick. I love it when it takes the DPS a little bit more time to ready up, because that just means that they were in queue for so long they were not expecting it. Ooh, he's a pretty rabbit outfit. Oh, that was a bit of a lag jump. Oh, that's right, I don't have my second tier AoE power. I am Lasad. God, I think I could do this one. Oh, that's too far away. Okay. I honestly think I could do this entire dungeon in my sleep. I've done it enough times. How's everybody else doing tonight? What is everyone else up to? Obviously, Lucy is drinking, and I am streaming. What is everybody else up to? I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say Rosie is probably out there running through a raid. Induction Plasma, thank you for that resub for 3 months. Welcome back to the fireside. Why do you go? It's early yet. Why do you need to go sleep? I say that. It could not be early for you. Oh, really? What was the event? drive? Awesome. Awesome. Awesome to the max. You know, actually, one of the things I've been thinking about recently, talking about scouting, I am too young, or I am obviously too young for Boy Scouts, but what I kind of wish I could go back and do is redo, like, the old Pinewood Derby stuff. Because I remember having a lot of fun building that stuff with my dad. And of course I didn't appreciate it enough when I was younger. Like, oh hey, we're like doing some cool stuff here. Come on. Drawing and mount. Alright, come here, everybody. Bring it on, bring it on. Was this the event where you like drive around and put bags on people's like doorknobs so that you could like they could like put food in there, or was this more of a like you're collecting it all in one central location? I think this is the correct way. I say I can do this with my eyes closed and completely forget where I'm going. Now, I used to do a lot of scouting stuff when I was a kid, up until like, I think I was not in scouts in 5th grade, I want to say. Last weekend was hand out flyers and bags. Tomorrow is pickup. Okay, cool. Waiting for people to come in. All the damage. I can't grade that because I already own it. Here we go. On we go. We got, it looks like we got a machinist and a bard, and I don't know what kind of geek that is. have too many characters already. I'm already thinking about like, oh, I want to get a Dragoon, and I want to get a Bard, or I want to get a, I already have a Bard. I want to get a Machinist. But I'm trying to limit myself at this point because I've got 4 characters as is, and so I'm literally sitting here like, all right, you have to finish the story of, and they're about to come out with a new expansion. So I'm sitting here like, all right, you have to finish the base story at least before you can start switching up classes and doing other things. Stop having altitis. Wait, is that one? Did I not have that one? I didn't think so. Weird. Come on over here. Gotcha. I do miss the simplicity of these early dungeons, though. Badass. That's right. All the attention on me. Me. All right, so people who are more knowledgeable about Final Fantasy XIV, Machinist is you get that at 60, right? Am I right in saying that? That's one of the things you get at 60. I act like I'm an expert and I don't even know. I will make him turn his back on you. Yay! wait for the babies to finish their cutscene. You're gonna jump off and die, healer. Shit. That's right. Burn him down, boys. Try not to get hit with the AoE. Fucking illithid. Almost got him. Hit that LB. Or not. Greed. Oh, I can't greed that. Pass. And I'm out. Leaving a good impression. Achievement unlocked. Let's see, what was leaving a good impression? I'm assuming it means that I got a certain number of, receive 50 player commendations. Nice. Princely Hatchling. Wait, hang on. Do I get a... Am I supposed to get it, like, in the mail? The Chocobo who would be king. I guess. I don't know. Alright. So much nicer when the sun's out. We gotta go way over here. But, you know, that was so much fun. I really hate, like, playing my tank and not queuing up for dungeons regularly because I know people are waiting on me. So I think I'm high enough level over these Ixal that they're not gonna aggro to me. What a relief to see someone other than these goddamn birdsmen. I thought I would finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they wouldn't leave before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandari cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. That's gratitude for you. Oh. Royal Guard. Nobody's dead yet. Sealer knows what they're doing. At least there's that. Get everybody's attention. On the healer. How's everyone else feeling? I'm the only one who's hurting, so it's a good thing. Okay. If I'm the only one who's low health, that means we're in good, that we are in a good way. Stack one. We're on. I keep getting Aurum Veil a lot. Okay, there's Aura 2. Going for Root. Way. He does that. First strike. We're still at one stack. Camouflage. I'm starting to run low. Okay, we're at 2 stacks. I'm dead. Jesus, how did that happen? Alright, so that was a TPK. I hate getting caught up there, because we'll just sit there and accidentally jump in that forever. Alright, we can do this, we can do this. We got this, we got this. Alright, that's one stack. Run up Aura. I love these single target bosses because they're so much more fun for me to run. Okay, and he did his AoE. Coming back at him. And this healer is on the ball. Like they know what they're doing here. Alright, that's two stacks, two stacks. Cleansed. That was weird. Everything paused for a moment. Need to get more fruit. Bam. There we go. Yeah, this area is just annoying. There we go. Yay, treasure. Lead and pass. That moment when you're literally like just a centimeter away from clicking on the right button. you know, not aggro the center yet. Basically, I want to get a jump start on these two before we go to the end. Go ahead and bring these guys into it. Is that guy just kind of stuck there? Look at all of that just raining fire down on him. Like a good bard. I know there's a treasure crouch for there. Yeah, I knew it was coming out today, but I haven't watched it. I think it literally just happened when I started. What is the new expansion and what can we expect? Give me the deets, Rosie. Give me all the deets. Endwalker? That's the name, I guess? Trying to get out of there before he blows up. I'm hearing that what they're doing basically is this is going to be like the last expansion for the game. Like that's the rumor that I'm hearing. They're going to be like wrapping up the game almost all together. We win. I'm just gonna pull out all of my cooldowns. Read. You're gonna have to give me more than just Endwalker, Riz. I need all the deets. All of them. Why can't you give me all the deets? I need them all, though. Did the trailer not imply anything else? Okay, well tell me what the new class is, or what the new jobs are. Give me all of it. All of it. All the aggro, yes. Was that it? Just a new healer? I thought they would give like more than one. Oh, we lost the bard. Shit. Yeah, I know. Morbles suck. All right, that's kind of silly. For those of you who don't know, I was laughing. Is the bard is named Ilsa Everwinter, and so she went down with that fight with the Morble, and the healer took a while to res, probably because the healer was trying to keep the rest of us alive. Because I'm notoriously hard to keep alive. She said, "Don't mind me, just chilling." Then she got the res, and I said, "The death never bothered you anyway?" To which she replied with, "Exactly, I should just let it go." Because memes. Oh shit, I broke my combo. Let's see, close, we're close. Ow. We're at 1 stack again. Fruit! Thank you! Okay, now I'm going for fruit. Yay, somebody singing. Hit that LB. Yeah! I'm gonna give Ilsa the... Oh, I can, alright. Okay, so you're basically saying holding it all behind, holding everything behind hostage until we progress further in the story. How much further in the story? We play some more Naked Torgid times. Alright. Back up into the tower. Hang on 1 second here, guys. Why that's happening. Weird. There we go. Okay. I couldn't see the time limit on how long we were actually, we had actually been streaming tonight. I'm gonna be disrespectful and ride my horse indoors. Is it going to go pass out? Okay, Rosie. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Night-night. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Oh, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that saving him, you already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, but as is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravian aggression, yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portalaine for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Confessions of a Fleeing Mongrel. Where do I have... Oh, that's in Lenorsica. Okay. I am thinking we're going to pause this. We're going to head to Lenorsica so I can continue my class quest here. Because now I just realized why I was in Limlam. when we started. Ah! Snap, crackle, pop. There goes my back. Induction Plasma, are you still here? I don't know, I saw you come in and you resubbed earlier, but I didn't know if you actually stuck around. Alright, we have to wait for people to load in, because slow internet is slow. So I don't die. Peoples, maybe? Slowly, people will show up. Here we go. Eager Lomencian. Oh, that's a dancer. Fine. So that's above me. Okay. I don't know. I might go dancer with this character. Who knows? But I already have somebody who's gonna be who's gonna go dancer. Where am I going? Yeah, Castle. Ah, snap, crackle, pop. Where the hell? Okay, this is just north. There they are. Radovan and Sophie. Oh, okay, that's why I hadn't done it yet. I need to do Litany of Peace first. Alright, so... back to Coerthas, then. I've forgotten why I was not doing that one. My fingers are just freezing cold right now. Ugh. Okay. Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them. You'd think he'd make a different sound when he's on snow versus when he's on dry ground. Alright, now let's try this again. Portelaine. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay two heretics and save the knight, and now I hear you've rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses? It's only fitting that you aid us one final time. Would you agree? Sure. 3 for 3. Lord Portelaine asks that you perform a 3rd task on behalf of House Durandare. Now, I understand you were very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skill but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform an only cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halinart further, improving chances that they will indulge your request for aid. Alright, I guess I could do that. Recover 3 stolen wares. Go. Here's 1. Here's 2. And then here's the oncoming ambush. Alright. I win. Here's the 3rd set of stolen wares. Think of that. You have any tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Hand over, hand over, hand over. Gods bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... But wait, that chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it. The lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury take me, a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel? Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Halinart has whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Halinart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well until it is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is solved. Yay, quest complete. So, Rose and the Unicorn. Sir Geralt has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lad. Listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Halinart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the oncoming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him Speak of him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Alright. Mount up and let's go. It's up there. In here we go. Frencel. Yes, you look as though you have something to say. Do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? I see, sir. Kirinalt has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity has not been seen in Carethus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I'd sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I have to say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for they harbor even the slightest doubt. It'll only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship. I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you in one of the better positions to assist you. Lord Hirschenfeint of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Alright. So back out and further north. This is just a whole bunch of running around. I don't feel like level syncing into this one. Now we got that whole like part where it starts lagging and is playing all of the sound effects. I think I've already got this Chocobo key. Yes. That's a name, Orion Voidmancer. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in the world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of pressing matter for which you require assistance. What might that be? As I explain my story a fourth time. So this enterprise you speak of, last seen above Carethus before the calamity 5 years ago, I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events. For while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carteneau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. We'll take the silver pieces. Quest complete. Okay. My voice is starting to go, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all there for now. With the look of disdain on our elven hero's face. But I want to thank everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. As always, we've had a great time. Just hanging out, playing, not really being serious. I'm working on some other stuff to bring to the channel here in a little bit. We're going to be doing some more. I do want to kind of still focus on our Secret World content, but I do want to expand out and start doing a lot more variety in gaming and such. So hopefully that will be something that we will see more of soon. But other than that, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow. We'll probably play some Secret World tomorrow. But we might also, as I say every time, we might also do something else. So we'll see what we have in store. I just hope to see you. It'll be sometime in the afternoon, probably around 6 or 7. So I'll see you all then. Before we go, though, I definitely want to see who we can raid tonight. Let's see. Let's open up our stream manager. Excuse me. I do want to thank, before we go, I want to thank Ro, Cvance, 1225 for coming by and dropping that sub. Thank you very much. Thank you to Dragon Cat for the biddies, the 50 biddies. It's always great. And Induction Plasma, thank you very much for your resub for 3 months. All of you are great. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for being here and helping out. Let's see, who is currently streaming on Twitch? Chrome is just going slow, and I think I know why. We're going to exit. All right. Here we go. Here's somebody we have not rated in a while. I want to send y'all to. He is a great friend of the channel. Comes by every once in a while, says hi. Sorry. We're gonna go raid Travis Tavern Talk here. It looks like he's playing harmonica online. So I'm going to go ahead and send y'all in his direction. Travis is a writer. He does a whole bunch of art-based stuff. He's really, really fun. So I'm going to send y'all in his direction. Hang on 1 second. I hit the wrong button there.
Essential to core development, accompaniment playing, what to do in a performance when you're not soloing, improvising, the art of improvising, a song.
There we go. Okay. So that should be queued up and ready to go. Go ahead and hit that ready up button, guys, that I can send you guys over to Travis. It is late. It is pretty late. It is about 10:45. Well, relatively. Wait, hang on. I'm having issues here. I'm going to try and start Genshin this weekend, or I'm going to I'm trying to do some other stuff as well, so we'll see. If I can get certain things to work out, we may be doing some Eternal Darkness tomorrow, so we'll see how that works. And let's try that again. that's one of those. I don't know if it's going to happen. It really depends on whether or not the what. Goddamn, stop unmuting. It really depends on whether or not like we can get that I can get certain aspects of technology to work. So we will see as far as that's concerned. But I'm gonna send you guys over there. Please, 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 drop him a follow. He's a great guy, and I will see y'all tomorrow evening. If I can't get Eternal Darkness to work, we may start off with some. Thank you, Induction Plasma. Thank you again. That's a sub to Nyx and a sub to Manga Spirit. Thank you so much for investing in this channel. Nyx, Manga, welcome to the fireside. Hang out, chat with me. But I will see you guys all tomorrow. Y'all have a very, very good evening.
To get up and do a quick refill and purge. Which one of you motherfuckers ain't? So, God, less lime next time. Okay, running an ad break. You guys need. Fuck it, you go look at my screen. You know what? Let's flip back to this. You stare at my screen. Muted myself. Throwing up an ad.